Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I've been gone for so long, but I am back now. Today we're going to be talking about what is the best starter base in Minecraft. Different ways to build these. So we're just going to start off with a blank world. In my opinion, I would say that finding a nice flat surface on a mountain is probably your best bet, because you're not going to have to get resources. You can get there quickly. You can get it done quickly. All you gotta do is get your pickaxe. It doesn't have to be much, and more often than not you'll run into some coal and iron while doing it. So let's find a nice area. While we're looking for this, I would like to say thank you for 1,000 subscribers on the channel, which is absolutely insane. Like, honestly, I am so amazed at the progress, and I really appreciate all the support, and so we'll keep that up. Okay, so this area is not quite what I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be perfectly flat, but I kind of want to look something that looks good to you. So like this would be a bad idea because there's a cave there, and if I want to expand the base, you know, I don't want to get it caught up in there. So we'll keep looking. Okay, so this area looks kind of good. I kind of like this area. So the first way we can build this is by, let's do this right here. So we'll pick our spot, and what I do is I dig 2 in, so you have room for a door, and dig 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 the other way. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. And often you'll get times like this. Now make it look pretty natural and do that. Now you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's get a torch going. Then you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, I went to 1 more. So you just wanna go 9 each way. So you're going to dig out this whole area, the 9 by 9 space, and as you can tell, we are either going to have to dig down for floor or up for roof, unless you want this natural look. Now if you want the natural look, you know, that's completely up to you, but what we're going to do is we are going to dig out the roof, and we're going to leave because the floor is alright. You can always add that in later. Now, it's honestly up to your preference, because I would say that the floor, I don't really care, but some people might care about the floor and, you know, change the roof later. But it's completely up to you. So let's dig out this whole 9 by 9 area. Okay, so now when we're done that, we're going to grab the block we want to use. What should we use? Something that's really, let's just use some basic wood. So we're going to take the wood, and we are going to line the walls with the wood. Now, again, you can dig in. You can make this as big or as small as you want. It doesn't have to be 9 by 9. This is honestly just how I do it. But yeah. So let's add more torches. Filling in all the walls. Okay, so now that all the walls are finished, you have to make the decision. Are we going to go with the roof or the floor? So for now, I'm going to leave it. I think that I like the natural look now that I'm thinking about it. I'm going to leave the floor like I said. I'm just going to add a door. And the next part that I would recommend doing is taking some stone, unless you're trying to make this base hidden, building up and then building yourself So when you're going here, build yourself a little staircase down, just like this. Build it up as high as you want. Obviously, I don't need to worry. So if you build that little staircase, you know, it's obviously very, very clear that that's what you want. I would also think about building it out of, you know, planks or whatever. It's really, again, up to you. All of these are up to you. So then what I would do is I would dig out one thing right here and one thing right here. We'll get back to those in a sec. So let's add all of our essentials. So we'll add our chests, furnace, crafting table, we'll add a bed. So those are all the basics. So we'll add a double chest stack there with that. We'll do that. It's uneven. I don't like that. What we'll do instead is we'll put that there. And then we'll put this here, and then we'll do more chests all along here. Chests again for the 100th time. Just do you with this. So then what this can be here is your mining shaft that you'll build down in, and that way it's easy access. You can get back up quickly, and you have one on either side going in opposite directions, so that you can mine out nicely. So yeah, this is a very simple beginner design. You can go out and, you know, there's forest right there, tons of stone, resources, everything. Perfect way to start up any Minecraft world. Next off, if you're going for something like functional, I would recommend building, not functional, but just you know, easier to find, because if we fly back this way, you're not going to be able to see, besides the wood, you can't really see that place very well. So what we are going to do, we need room for everything, and we also want something that is maybe not the prettiest, but the most useful for what we need. So what we're actually going to need to do is go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going all the way around. So that way it all evens out. Put our door right there. And then, you know, get a different color of wood. And then I would also recommend putting a door on both sides, just because absolute ease of access, and, you know, might as well utilize the space. You get 3 doors for the crafting recipe anyways, so you might as well. And then you can add your windows if you'd like. Again, do the design to what you prefer. I would also recommend using glass panes, because they look fine and they use a little bit less glass. I think this whole area would use the same amount as one thing of glass panes, and so 6 glass is like 16 glass panes, I think. And so that's just utilizing materials right at the beginning of a game. So we'll finish off by adding one more layer for the roof. Now, as long as you're not going for aesthetic points, this is perfect. We won't build any roof, but you can add a roof if you'd like. You can remove this if you want, if you don't like it. But anyways, the reason we built it this size was because we can fit a double chest on this side, just like this, the bed right there, and then you could do what we did last time, put that in there. It gives you just enough room to walk around, just perfect enough that everything is good. If you really needed to, you can add more chests. You got another space for some more. So there's tons of room for storage in such a small area, and that's why this is perfect for a beginner's house. So for this next concept, you're going to want to find an area that has no sand. Sand will cause too much problems that can be very well avoided. So this area looks nice. You want to also look out for water, anything that can fall really. So what we're going to do is dig out a 3x3 area for the house, and then we're going to build stairs going down. Go down as deep as you want. This design is really similar to the last one, as you are not using as much resources, but again, you know, with the designing of the inside, you are going to end up using resources to make it look nice, so it depends on what you're going for really. This one is the same idea, just going down. So if we couldn't find any flat surfaces like we did over there, well, this would prove very useful. So go down quite a bit, and the other good thing about this is we are not worrying about you know, breaking out into the sunlight or the outer world and having to fix it. And as you can see, again, here's some iron, so it proves as useful once again. So this one doesn't have to be too terribly big. We got the idea in the last one, so I'll just run something up real quick. So we're gonna add a little doorway here. Now, of course, that's very poor engineering on my part. Fix the sawing. Continue digging this whole thing out. And so yeah, so we got this area. Now let's go 3 out this way. And so if you're really going for minimal resources, we will leave this area. Now of course you'd probably mine this out, as most people would. So now you've got tons of space that is ever expandable. You could go as far this way as you want without running into any issues, because at this level you're not going to find too many lava lakes or, you know, strongholds, even though that's not the worst thing, or mine shafts or anything like that, and you got infinite amounts of space. Whereas with the mountain design over here, you know, we have about as much space as the mountain allows us to have. So the next house that the last one that I will give you guys that I think would end up looking the best for style points at least, is to find yourself a nice mountaintop, build out quite a far away, just build yourself a little pathway, and make yourself a nice mountainside house. I'm not going to build this one too terribly big. Again, you know, you could build this as big as you guys wanted, adding as many rooms as you wanted, but I'm just going to do the base, and I'm going to show you where you guys can put everything to maximize space. So this is again really similar to the other design we did, where we can have several chests all over the place. We're leaving room for our 2 furnaces, having a mining table, and this, as well as room for some more chests all over the place. And for this one, you do not need to have a door on this side because it will be dangerous, obviously. So adding tons of chests. Now this isn't very effective, but again, it's all about how you guys want to do it. So anyways, that is some of my best designs I could think of. With this one especially, you can tell, unless you're looking out for phantoms, this is perfect for a server. A lot of people really do that, and they build it high up in the sky, and they just leave their stuff like that, and that is perfectly fine. It is up to you guys. These are just some suggestions I thought I would give you guys. I hope this helped you. Thank you again for 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't already, Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot. It keeps me going with videos. I promise you guys I got more videos coming for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.